Howdy mateys, this be Kenshin1913 along with
Mom.
And this is another Cooking with Kenshin1913, our Halloween edition. As you can see here, Polly is drunk off the stuff that we're going to be making today.
Some great Halloween punch.
Alcoholic free, don't worry. And it's delicious, you can have it at your Halloween party.
Okay, we're gonna give you the ingredients for our Halloween punch. It's very delicious. It's non-alcoholic, but for the adults in the crowd, you can actually add some alcohol to it. You can do some vodka, or you can actually do some Southern Comfort, which may be delicious. We're making a small portion of this so you can actually see the color and everything. And we've made this punch many, many times, and I've had to like quadruple the recipe. So we're cutting everything in half. So we're going to
I'll have the ingredients on the description. So what are we going to be having?
Okay, so we use grape juice. We use cranberry juice. We use apple juice. We use orange juice. And we use lemon lime soda.
Yeah.
And then, of course, ice.
Yes.
And we have a special ice to put in it to make it cold. Okay, so what we're going to do, and if anyone is a diabetic and can't have the juices that have sugar in it, you can actually use sugar-free juices, or you can even dilute it a little bit down with some extra water, or just put extra ice in it so the ice will melt.
So what do we got here? 1 cup or half a cup? Well, we're going to be halving everything, so again, I'll have the directions on how to do it.
Pete's going to give you the actual full recipe.
Yeah.
We're halving everything right now.
Yeah.
So it's 1 cup of grape juice.
And we're putting it in this nice trifle dish so you can see.
We have a wonderful big Halloween bowl that we put it in because, like I said, I like quadruple the recipe.
Yeah. So now.
But it would be too small, too large big to show you. And then we're going to add a half a cup of orange juice.
And as you can see, it's changing colors.
And we're going to add a half a cup of apple juice.
And then 1/2 cup of...
and we're going to add a half a cup of cranberry juice.
Now, if you wanted to substitute something, you really can't, because all these juices are actually going to give it a distinct flavor. But what about if you got like apple cran? I guess you could probably use 1 whole cup or whatever.
Yeah.
And now the nice thing about this is it's going to get nice and fizzy.
And then we're going to put
with the whole can of soda.
1 can of lemon lime soda.
And this will make it nice and fizzy. Now, do you have to mix this around or anything like that?
We're going to take a spoon and mix it around.
So even here, we could have probably made a whole batch and still wouldn't have filled this trifle dish, now that I think about it.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, I don't know if you can hear.
And so what you want is you want all of your juices cold too, if you can.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to add too much ice unless you want it watered down, because the ice is going to, dilute it.
So let's add our fancy schmancy ice.
Okay, here we have our ice hand.
Yeah, we made a cool ice hand.
And what you do is you take a
rubber
glove that does not have powder in it.
Yeah.
And you fill it, not totally all the way because the water's going to expand.
Yeah.
And then you tie it off.
Yeah, and this is a fun thing you can do with the kids if you want. Like if you're making like huge amounts, you can have them make ice.
And what I'm going to do is this leaked a little bit, so now it's tight. I'm just going to run this under a little bit of tepid water
Yeah.
just to loosen this up so I can get this off. I'll be
Yeah.
right back. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm ripping off my glove, off our hand. You could also do molds that you would do Jello in.
Yeah.
They have a bunch of them out now for kids
Yeah.
that are bats. So instead of putting the Jello in it, you can make ice molds.
And you can also add like food coloring and whatnot.
So see, we
Look at that cool hand we got.
And
Now
then-
you put it in. Oh, where's the hand in our punch? Oh boy.
you could also throw a little bit of gummy worms in here.
Yeah.
I didn't do it when we were having little kids scooping it out, but that's a lot of fun too because the worms will go down to the bottom. So you just have to buy the candy gummy worms.
Yeah, so you could, like I said, you can put food coloring in it and make it like a red hand or a green hand or anything you really want, or just any Halloween themed ice. You can just throw it in there. Let's have some to drink. So we have our punch here. Look at our grog. It's our delicious Halloween punch. Let's cheers. Very fruity, and you get that nice little sizz.
Polly, you want something to drink?
Polly had to go to the vet because he had a wee bit too much to drink, but this has been Pete, or Kenshin1913, along with.
Mom,
And this has been another Cooking with Kenshin1913.
enjoy and happy eating
And happy Halloween.